Good morning, everybody. This is Okie, Surf and Turf Metal Detecting. Well, today Ernest and I are on quite an adventure. You guys see we're way up in the mountains here. We are in search of an old ghost town from the 1880s. And man, it's going to be quite an adventure today. Hopefully we can find it. Should be a lot of fun though. Hope everybody's doing well. I know you guys hadn't heard from me in the last couple of weeks. It's been busy. I have been hunting. Last week I did a video, but it was in fast forward mode again, like you guys saw in my last video with my GoPro. So I fixed that problem. But today we're gonna be doing the video. So it should be fun. Stick around, and we'll get back to you when we get to the spot, when we find it. I don't think we found the town yet, but I think we're on the right path. I saw this big monster old tree just kind of out with all the evergreens, and there's a big monster tree back there and a little flat spot here, and maybe on the right road. My first signal of the day is going to be a pop top or a beaver tail. So yeah, so maybe that's a good sign. It's not 1800s, but it's signs of life. Second target of the day, gonna be some type of cool old lid. Still got some shine to it. I don't think it's silver, it's pretty light. But that's a good sign. Maybe we're on to something good. I'd say this out in the middle of freaking nowhere, dude. Woohoo! You guys hear that echo?
Yep.
There's Ernest. Hey, good morning, Ernest.
Hey.
We're right by this railroad track. Kind of following this out because this is where the town supposedly was. I don't think we're there yet. But we got some big old monster trees. And dude, I just dug up 2 nails. I don't know where I put those nails. Oh, I just dug up 2 nails. I was getting a weird kind of a 2245. And I was like, ah, what the heck? I dug it. Pulled these 2 nails out. Dude, I got silver, and I got big silver. Whew. And it's some type of medallion, man. Let's see what it is. This is so freaking sweet, dude. Something Expedition. I'm shaking so bad, dude. Hang on. Hey, Ernest, I'm gonna just rub it real quick. Ernest gave me his toothbrush, but I'm gonna rub it.
Is right there by you.
There's no doubt this is gonna be silver, guys, because this thing was screaming high. Yukon Pacific Expedition, Seattle, 1909. Woo, man! Woo, buddy!
That's in
Dude,
good shape, too.
That is awesome, man. Out in the middle of freaking nowhere. Ah, dude. What do you think, buddy?
I think that's beautiful.
Good gosh. Man, so I'll give you guys a look at where we are. So that's a modern railroad building over there. But the town's still back that way, the old ghost town. But I think we're getting closer, and all we're doing is we're just following these big old trees, and we're just kind of going around these big old trees, and man. All right, what else does it say on it?
All right, it says official souvenir approved. E.C. Hilbay, president. Some other guy, director general.
Oh, man. Why would that be out here in the middle of nowhere, dude?
I don't know.
But I do think it's silver. It's
Alaska Yukon Pacific Expo.
1909.
Yep.
Awesome, guys. This is what we're after right here.
That's beautiful.
And that is going to be silver, because that sucker is heavy. And man, beautiful. Right on. Man, I'm just kind of working my way where I found that watch fob. It is a watch fob now that I look at it. It's pretty sweet. I'm still shaking about it. Follow my way along these trees. I keep smelling like mint, spearmint, herbs. I'm thinking this used to be like an old garden. You kind of see the old post. They kind of run along here. And then right up next to this tree, I haven't hit around this yet. That looks like an old water well or something. I'm pretty sure. It's pretty old. Growing right next to the tree. So I'm gonna kind of search around this, and I'm wondering if this was a garden. And I'm just gonna, well, the grass is really tall once you get around out away from the trees, but man, we hadn't even got to the town yet. But I just want to show you guys that. Yeah, getting out in the middle of this field. Ernest just found a wheat penny, and now I found an old school flashlight. It says Ever Ready on the bottom. It's oldie. Well, this is exciting. We found it, guys. Or what's left of it. You know, at one time there was an old general store here, and there's all kinds of, there's like a Main Street kind of thing. I think these are the only structures left. There's a house back in the woods over there. That house, and then I think there used to be structures all out in there too, but they're all gone. Across the street I see a lot of apple trees. May have to hit across the street over there. But man, this is just an awesome little town out in the, literally out in the middle of nowhere. What did it take us 4.5 hours to find this thing? Yeah. It took like 4.5 hours for us to find this. So let's see. I've heard stories of other people detecting this area. Somebody may have found it, but man, pretty sweet. So I just dug up a big old nail, but I broke it. Dude, that thing still got the cork in it. See how thick that thing is? Oh man, I can't believe I broke that. That would have been so nice. Darn it. Well, we've been finding nails, bottle caps, broken bottles, and then I came back here, back behind that old house there, and I got a signal. It was only 12:44, and it was sitting literally like tucked in right here. I was like, dude, that's white. What is that thing? That's not the signal. And I pick it up. Yeah, it's a 1957 Rosie dime. Woohoo! Silver, man, and that is almost an eyeball find. I don't think I've ever found a silver dime right on the surface. So sweet. Yeah, you can tell there used to be something back in here. It's awful thin, and the vegetation's thin and kind of flat. So sweet, dude. That's second silver of the day. You know, I'm not complaining at all. I found that 57 Rosie right on the surface over there, and I walked over here and I could see a penny right up there. And it's a Wheatie. I thought it was an Indian at first, but it's a Wheatie. Ernest is cleaning it off for me to see what it is, but it's definitely a Wheatie. There's Lincoln. You see the date yet? No. And there's Wheatie. Well, we'll get it cleaned up at the wrap up. Dude, that's my second coin of the day, and I didn't even have to use my shovel at all. It's sitting right on the surface.
Looks like 49.
49? Yeah, this ghost town was, there was people actually living here all the way up to the 90s. So, you know, I guess there's a good chance we could even find clad in here, but that's only the second coin. All right, we're gonna keep going. Thanks, dude.
Right on.
All right. Next target's a good one. I like them. Ceramic can lids, and that ceramic piece is all still intact. So that's nice. That's nice. That's oldie. Boy, it's hot. Ernest and I are working our way back, man. So here's a look at what's left of the town. What used to be. I think on both sides of the road there used to be buildings just lined up. That's what it looks like now. And we're literally in the middle of nowhere. So we're gonna work our way back. It was a fun day, but man, it's getting warm. And so I'll get back with you guys at the wrap up. All right, it is time for the wrap up, man. Whew, what a fun, hot day. You know, just to get back into that spot, we timed it on the way back. It was 12 miles of dirt road. And then we hiked 2.5 miles each way just to get to the town. And a lot of work in the heat, but man, it was well worth it. So let's start off with the finds of the day here. kind of the usual stuff. You know, this is the, really, except for the nails, a couple of nails, the big iron I actually left there. Just too much weight to carry back. I'll get her next time. So a lot of iron scraps, and, you know, can lids and whatnot, little lids, hem weights. I don't know what this thing is. It's kind of a mystery item. Has some writing on it. I can't tell what it says yet. Old flashlight, pretty sweet. And just junk, but it's typical. Like I said, it's typical. You know, a lot of times when you're ghost town hunting, or, you know, hunting an old farmstead, you're gonna find a bunch of stuff like this, and not very much stuff like this. You gotta wade through all the garbage to get to the good stuff. So I know that place has been hunted before. We found a bunch of signs of digging, of course, open holes that needed to be filled back in, junk metal laying on top of the ground. Hey guys, fill your holes in. Anyway, let's get to the good stuff. Man, I am so excited about this. I cleaned this thing off with soap and water, and look at it shine. It is going to be a silver watch fob. Alaska Yukon Pacific Exposition, Seattle 1909. And on the back, official souvenir approved by whoever the president is and whoever the director general of the exposition is. So, man, it is so exciting. Sorry I'm shaking, kind of a little bit dehydrated. Also found a wheat penny, and I found a surface find dime as well, 1957. It's not shiny. Guys, if you think it looks weird, it does. It's white. Thank you guys for watching so much. Thank you guys for subscribing. I'll be following up on some of your guys' videos here pretty soon. So I hope you guys all have a great week, and thanks again for watching. Remember, leave the place cleaner than the way you found it. Talk to you later.